Hey guys, Derek and Damon here with D&D Wild Outdoors. We're doing the second episode here on our European mount, our homemade European mount. Now one thing I wasn't able to do was take a video of the power washing segment on this. It was just, the brutality of it, the water flying and all that. It's kind of harsh for the cameras and really wouldn't be able to show you all of that. But in relativity, it's just basic power washing, getting right down on the bone and knocking all the meat and all the extra material off of that skull, getting down to the white, cleaning the teeth off, getting in the brain canal on the back of the skull. So now in the first episode I showed you guys that I had let my head sit through all of the winter months. So what I did is I did a pre-soak on it. I did a pre-soak on it just to loosen everything up prior to power washing, and that really helped. I was able to get right down in there and clean it all back out. It loosened up a lot of that material. So I power washed it, got it down to bone. This is what it looks like now. Right down nice to the bone, cleaned the teeth up, cleaned all the material out of the nasal cavities, out of the brain. So now we're doing the last soak. And this will be about an hour. And all I'm doing here is I've got this soaking in some Dawn dish soap and some boiling hot water. And it'll be about an hour and then we'll be done. And we'll let this bone dry out nice and hard again prior to doing anything else to it. Now each year I leave one white, as in just bone, and I do one, and then the next year I do one colored. I'm kind of going around my pole barn, so that's kind of my color scheme. But yeah, so I'm just gonna finish this up here. We'll show you the final product. We're gonna dip this one, so we'll walk you guys through that when we get to that stage. So thanks for being with us, and we hope these tips and tricks will help you guys out to save some money and have some family time, doing European mounts and doing things that help us out. So thanks for being with us. All right, guys, so here we are. This is after our cleanup of the skull. Boiling it, power washing it, getting it completely clean, all the meat and debris off of it, and then the last boil, getting the odor and stuff off of it. We have a completely finished, hard-boned European mount. Now we could leave it like this, but I like to do some dipping with it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And what I want to do now is to give it a base coat so that the colors stand out a little better. It's a little chilly out here, so this paint's going to take a little bit to adhere, but the bone is very dry. Very thirsty, so it'll eat the bone will suck the moisture out of this real quick, allowing us to put quite a few coats on it. And we only need 1 or 2 coats on this just to get the desired application on this prior to putting on our dipping it. Paint is just a little cold out here. I'm spending most of the winter out here. So, all right, we're gonna let this dry up, and then me and Damon are gonna do a dip and show you how it works. So here we are we got our base paint coat on here, so we got a nice even coat of white. We got a 5-gallon bucket with some water in it, and we have our oil-based black satin paint. What we're gonna do is lightly put the paint in here, and it's gonna float. So we're gonna put this in here like zebra striping all over on the top of this, and then we're gonna dip this in it. So we'll show you how we're gonna do that, guys. Stick with us.
Let's put the paint on now.
Alright guys, so what we have here is black satin paint. I'm just taking a little paint, little regular screwdriver and dipping it in here so I get a little bit of a little drizzle coming off of this. And you can see I'm just lightly putting it in here. Now in its form it's heavier, so it's trying to sink to the bottom.
Ooh.
Okay, so now we got a little bit of
Can I do the rest now, Dad? Can I do the rest now, Dad?
well, now that I started, buddy, I gotta finish it.
Drop it in.
We gotta go slow, nice and slow. Now that's what'll make the paint sit down on the skull. Just like that. And we wash it away.
Ooh.
Check that out, guys. It's pretty awesome, huh?
Yeah. So can I dip the rest in?
Well, that's it, bud. We did it just like that. So hey guys, we sure appreciate you being with us on this little adventure and do-it-yourself home European mount. As you can see, it turned out awesome. The colors are just vibrant and beautiful. Really cool swirl, look great on our wall with our collection of. So thank you so much for being with us, and I hope you guys had fun with us, and can't wait for this next year up and coming season to do it again and get some more bone on the wall. So thanks for being with us, guys. Until next time, this is D and D, and we'll see you here.
Dandy, why your doors out?
And we're out.